Oh, yap, 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 yap. Fornicators are not an abomination. Adulterers are. That's covered in the commandment. Fornicators don't have a commitment to anybody. I ain't about keeping a relationship. I just want to get screwed. You have a choice. They're honest. Okay, I'd like to get screwed too. You have okay, this person screws around. They might have a sexually transmitted disease. I might want to get a condom. Do you see what I'm saying? I might get chlamydia. I might get herpes. It's a possibility. But you're being honest. Okay? That's not an abomination. An abomination is, I'm married, but I screw around. I have a commitment for a union to protect somebody else, and I don't honor it. That's an abomination. That's why it says thou shalt not commit adultery, but it doesn't say thou shalt not commit fornication. Because you have to be, it's assuming you live in a community, in a society with honest people. Okay? Honest people could honestly fornicate, alright? But adulterers are liars. Because they're committed to someone else. You can get a divorce. It's covered by the prophet and apostle Messiah, the prophet and the Messiah, Muhammad of Mecca. You get a divorce because, oh, there's our dog, man. Here he is. He's so cute. The one that was at the park today. But yeah, it's covered, okay, guys? So, an abomination is an act, and a person acting abominably, okay? So, yeah, fornication is not a sin if you say you're going to get into a protecting relationship with somebody, then that's like a form of adultery. I'm your boyfriend, but I cheat on you, and I promised to protect you, and I lied. That's an abomination. Now, a fornicator who goes to a bar and says, you want to get busy? I have no idea. I don't want to have any relationship. I just want to get screwed. She has a choice. No, screw you. I'm looking for a relationship. But if she says, yeah, I just want to get screwed, you're good, but you understand there's consequences. Okay? It's just simple math for me. You guys are always doing this stuff. That's we have to take those sinners and get them. They both fornicated, they had a baby. Well, that's stupid. It is. Trust me. But it doesn't have to be stupid if you have people like Ralph that will love that child as their own child. Okay? Amy, Oscar, stupid. Ralph, not. Katie, blessing, amazing, beautiful, just awesome baby of the little girl of the... Yes, I'm glad they did. I'm glad she screwed around on me. Well, because one, I didn't like her. Two, she's done it to me multiple times. Three, I got blessings out of it. All that time I was in hell, and I could have been in hell with Amy for screwing everybody in town and making me and Natalie's life just horrible. She made everybody's life horrible, but in there making her life horrible, she bonded us all together and made us all work as a family unit and care about each other and learn to care about others more than we care about ourselves for the most part. She did the biggest training on Natalie because of the competition. Because Natalie was getting older and Natalie was hot. And see, I put them in a position before they left and still keep jumping on them not to put a competition in the house so they destroy Emily and make Kate into something a little star bug atrocious, because she is so, like Patrick said, she's going to be gorgeous. If you make her too arrogant and full of herself, she'll be impossible. So you got to make sure that she's sweet and kind and considerate and thoughtful. She's a Gemini, so you're really going to have to work with her because she can never make up her mind. I'm just kidding, but she's not always the same person, and she's very, and she's beautiful and she's intelligent, and she, that's what I'm saying. And so you need good big sisters. You need a good mom. You need good female role models. And so I'm on them, like think like I am. Oh yeah. I'm a better woman than they are. And I'll prove it to them. And I'll keep proving it. And I'll keep coming back. And I'll keep jumping them. Because I'll make sure that my daughters are raised well. Even if you cow turds that took them away from me, don't. I'll kick your butt from here to Tijuana, back again, and to here till the end of time. Because I'm just like that. Yeah, it's cool. No, but so I can good, man. I can do parenting online. You know, just go online and just kick the crap out of them. Liars, buyers, sellers, hiders, manipulators, and then hold them to it, and then have them thinking, and have them sitting there repenting, crying in their closet, you know, like the priest that got Hester Prynne pregnant, man. I can throw the scarlet letter on you and kick the crap out of you with it. Make you be the best person you ever thought you could be. Have you watching your every move just to watch yourself because of what you become and how you try to play to everybody else, and you're actually playing yourself. Oh, I'll beat the crap out of you. And you can't get me back anymore. Nope. Because I don't have to live with you, don't have to look at you, and don't have to try to like you. So all the things that I had to force myself to do, I don't have to do anymore. I don't sleep next to you, hear you, see you, smugly chat, talk on the phone, leave nasty messages, make sex videos, come back in and laugh at me when you go out with another guy to get pregnant by, go into the hotel and the club and the restaurant all night when I ask you not to make a bad example for our daughters. I don't have to see you do that crap anymore. I'm free of you. You know, the society was set up for you to be able to torture me. Well, I'll just flip the script on them, show them what assholes they are and what an asshole you were that they helped create through their own deviations of what they thought was more correct. We've got to protect this woman. Who's going to protect her from her? And who's going to protect us from you when you're not very intelligent? Somebody who's intelligent. Intelligence is driven love. Someone who's very loving, courageous, brave, and intelligent. Someone a lot like Jesus. Someone a lot like Jesus. Yeah. There's a rooster over there, too. It's pretty cool. And a chicken on the wall. I love chickens and I love roosters. We had chickens and roosters in the yard. I love the sound of chickens crowing in the morning, running around. I'm just a little old barrio redneck boy that likes nature like my pops. My mom, she liked castles in the air a little bit more. And I'm city born. No, I wasn't city born. Las Cruces isn't exactly a big city. I guess it is kind of a city, but we were raised out in the country, past San Pablo and just south of Mesilla. So, I grew up in a beautiful place with beautiful people and beautiful cultures that intermingled and intertwined. I'm one lucky guy, man. I told you that. I was very fortunate to be raised in a very ethnically diverse place that was a small town and didn't have all the big city problems that were as bad as big cities had. And I had a lot of the big city accommodations and perspectives because we had White Sands Missile Range, NASA, and New Mexico State University. I was a very fortunate per individual, man. This might have been the head of Army Intel, CIA surveillance, and all the hideous things that went on in the world to help try to control and manage the world. But in the process, I was raised around some of the most probably horrible people and conditions that manipulated some of the most horrible stuff. But in the process, I was raised around all the guys that were jerking Robert Redford's and Brad Pitt's character around. But I was also raised around the guys who were a lot like Brad Pitt's and Robert Redford's character too. So for every person that acted like a complete piece of shit I was raised with, there was someone like Mr. Ponce who was the exact opposite of that. One of the most character-filled, amazing men that ever I got to spend time with. He was married to a woman that was equally the same, you know, and the Martinezes and Mr. Martinez and the Diazes and Mr. Maese. That was a former World War II artillery veteran that would help Mom when me and Pancho got too bratty. It was Pancho did it. She's the one who found the baby rattlesnake, and she's the one who told us to be brats and say no and climb under the bed and run down the road. Mr. Maese picked us up so she didn't have to leave Patrice there and try to run us down with Patrice. Yeah, Pancho did it. Pancho could be a brat, man. Oh, we can all be brats, but man, when she got in one of those moods, boy, she's a brat. She got me into trouble. I stopped listening to her. I started hanging out with Val. And then when Patrice got older, we started hanging out and doing things together, and I really tomboyed for Patrice. We used to play baseball, football, Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. Yeah, we had fun. Yeah, well, because we irrigated and we had things. I really liked Mark Twain. We played Tom and Huck. And, yeah, we did all kinds of cool things. We were buddies before I went through puberty and things started getting confusing because we were Mormons and didn't talk about sex. That wasn't good. Yeah, you should always talk to your kids about sex. I always did when they were young. Make sure that they were real educated by it and understood that it's adult form of protection, but always an urge that's there that you have to learn to control. And it was real hard doing that with Amy Suzanne Fabre as a mother. Yeah, and sometimes it was tough with Steffi because she didn't talk about it either. Sent real hard mixed signals to Patrick. I had to handle it, but then she would kidnap him, ostracize him from me, and keep him sequestered from me so he couldn't discuss a lot of things with his pops. And then when he went to a Mormon family that helped him get more on one side, he reacted the total opposite because he didn't have someone there that would have honest, intelligent dialogue with him that was very objective. And then once we started talking again, there's been big changes in my boy because he's observing and analyzing better because he's getting a better perspective from his pops. Not knocking, I love the Taysom's for what they did for my son. And my sister still pissed me off. Stephanie did a great job with Pat. I'm like, yeah, I didn't have anything to do with it for the first 9.5 years. Frickin' so an agnostic homosexual is better than a Buddhist heterosexual? You guys are assholes. Sorry, but that's analysis. I mean, come on. It's just they've always been running me down because it's always been that one of that thing. Like, he thinks he's so smart. He thinks he's so special. I think you're smart and special. Why are you acting like you're not? People hate me. I really don't care. I don't lose sleep over it, man. The only thing that I don't lose sleep. I get up early. I sleep anywhere from last night about 8 hours, but anywhere usually about 6 to 7 hours a night. Interrupted sometimes because of revelations at 4 in the morning, usually. And yeah, well, you got to understand too. I'm making connections with people on the other side of the world and stuff too. I've been limiting myself with a lot of that to help my sleep. And I think a lot of people in the Middle East, you have extremes. You have extremists that are extremely acting violently because of the violence, and then you have very focused, intelligent people. And they don't need as much of my help as you guys would think. No, they have great assistants. They have wonderful clerics, wonderful imams, wonderful sheikhs. Sheikh Ninoy is a beautiful teacher. I ain't got nothing on him, in a lot of regards and a lot of respect as far as analysis, observation, and communication goes. In many ways, he has me going, wow, that was cool. And I adore him. And more people, it would behoove more people to listen to him and to learn from him and see Islam in a greater scope. And he's not a sweet-talking man that tells you things that you want to hear to circumvent your government and bring in that kind of Muslim takeover the world way of life. He would like to see us all live the 10 Commandments to the best of our ability, the Lord's Prayer to the best of our ability, and have pillars of faith that respect other people's faith, like Saladin the Wise, the king of and defender of the holy city of Jerusalem. So yeah, he's very intelligent. And you guys just think he's trying to pull a fast one on you because that's how you would do things. He's not like that. He's honest like me. Yeah, we're very honest, and so you think we're up to stuff. He's up to something. He's trying to hoodwink us. Oh, yeah. Trying to hoodwink you. Please have world peace. Please be respectful and kind. Please don't let people come and rape and kill your children, or we'll have to get up and kick the crap out of you. Yeah, we're dishonest, sweet-talking little... You act like a jerk when you do that, and don't make me cuss at you because it's very vulgar what you're doing and saying. And I will point it out to you, and I will tell you about it, and I'll call you on your stuff. And he's more polite than I am. He has a different group of people he has to work with. The group of people I work with, man, I got a lot of Army soldiers and CIXI agents. They're like, dude, just cuss them out, kick their ass, and pick them back up and dust them off and tell them they're purty. Sounds like a plan, guys. Let's go to the Oasis. You know, I ain't drinking nothing but ginger ale. That's all right, Ralph. I want to kill a few of my brain cells. It makes it easier to tolerate some of these people. All right, guys. I love you, too. Okay, thanks, man. Stop overanalyzing stuff and stop trying to find loopholes to be a complete judgmental jerk. All right, guys? Love you, too. Yeah, I remembered why I started this one. I'm like going, why did I go do this one? Well, because of the whole thing about fornication, adultery, yeah, judgment. Judgment is reserved for something far greater than you. You judge people by their deeds, and then you sit there and say, oh, that was bad, okay. I'm sorry. Only God can pass real judgment on you. And God knows what you did and what was in your heart and what your intentions were. And if you're being cruel and controlling and condescending, or if you're being thoughtful, considerate, and protecting. All right? Love you guys, too. Man, we'll talk a little bit later when I get home. Let me go home, make my burgers, give Zeke one, and chill, all right? Thanks. I'm not going to listen. I'm going to put this damn thing away. I'm getting real good feedback today. Oh, he missed this one. Nah, not missing anything. We're just conversing and math equating. Stop trying to compete. You're going to get your butt kicked. I'm not trying to compete with you. I'm trying to love you. If you compete with me and put me in a competition, you're going to lose a lover that you don't want to lose. All right? Blessings and peace.